What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Life Upgraded. I hope you're having a great day. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our best content. Today's video covers ice baths, the scientific benefits behind them, and how you can optimize cold exposure for your goals. Now, let's jump in. Getting into ice cold water probably doesn't sound that fun for you, so you may be asking yourself, why are so many people doing this daily? Well, let's start with the benefits. Firstly, there's an increase in energy levels. Exposing your body to cold temperatures for short periods causes changes in hormone secretion. For example, studies have shown that the secretion of norepinephrine increases during cold exposure. Norepinephrine is one of the hormones responsible for regulating attention, focus, and energy. Next, let's talk about improved mood. There's a biological aspect to cold exposure's mood-altering benefits. The process triggers the release of endorphins and other neurotransmitters, including norepinephrine. To put this into context, a study published in 2021 demonstrated that low levels of norepinephrine are associated with depression and other mental disorders. Therefore, increasing the release of these neurotransmitters could potentially help avoid things such as depression. Third, it increases brown fat. Exposing your body to cold water activates your brown adipose tissue, also known as brown fat. This energy-consuming tissue can upregulate your metabolism, clear blood glucose, and increase insulin sensitivity. Next, improved resilience. Purposefully exposing yourself to extreme temperatures makes your body more resilient. This is due to the initial shock of heat or cold exposure, allowing your body to adapt and become stronger in a process called hormesis. In many ways, your body adapts to frigid temperatures similarly to how it adapts to intense workouts. It's uncomfortable initially, but as your body adapts, it becomes stronger. And lastly, faster recovery. According to research, cold exposure can speed up muscle healing and decrease delayed onset muscle pain by increasing the flow of oxygenated blood. Your body can create more muscle and minimize your chance of injury by being able to mend muscle damage more quickly. Your central nervous system induces blood vessels in your extremities to contract when you enter into ice-cold water to force warm blood to your important organs. As a result, your arms and legs momentarily experience limited circulation. Yet, as soon as you exit the cold water, your blood vessels widen, causing more blood flow to the skin and muscle tissue in your extremities. Now, let's talk about the research. The newest research done by scientist Susanna Soberg indicates the benefits of cold exposure can be had with less time than you might think. Soberg published that it takes at least 11 minutes per week of uncomfortable but safe cold exposure to see benefits, and luckily for you, that doesn't have to be all at once. The 11 minutes per week can be broken into multiple sessions of cold exposure across multiple days. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what's the best way to get cold exposure? And how cold? And for how long at a time? Let's talk about these three in parts: how cold, and for how long. Part 1. How. There are several ways to receive cold exposure through ice baths, but the two most common are in a bathtub or in a designated ice bath. For use in a bathtub, simply turn on your water to the coldest setting and jump in. Try to get the water level up to your neck if possible. If this isn't cold enough with just cold water, you can start putting ice in the water to cool it down even further. A designated ice bath is very similar but often regulates temperature for you or is built with a lining designed to keep the temperature of the water cold. You can purchase a number of variations of ice baths online that can be used in similar ways. Check the description below for a few of our recommendations. Part 2. How cold. According to Susanna Soberg, 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit is cold enough to activate brown fat. However, a typical recommendation for ice baths is anywhere from 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit. As you become more and more tolerant, you can find colder temperatures that may work better for you. According to neuroscientist Andrew Huberman, the key to the temperature of your water is that it needs to be cold enough that you are uncomfortable and want to get out, yet not cold enough that it becomes unsafe. Part 3. How long? As stated before, Susanna Soberg recommends a total of 11 minutes per week of cold exposure to see benefits. This can be broken up into 2 to 5 minute sessions across multiple days. This is the easy part. As long as you're hitting your 11 minutes per week, you'll be within the threshold. I would recommend starting slow and working up. Remember, 11 minutes per week is the minimum to start seeing benefits. Listen to your body and be safe about your duration. To conclude, whether it's the mental benefits you're searching for or the physical, cold water immersion could be the key to unlocking your potential. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video useful, please subscribe for more. We'll see you next time.